guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a stack of books here today that have been screaming, crying, throwing up on my shelves these past 5 to 6 months because they want to be spoken about. Little attention seekers, if you ask me. So today we will be speaking about all of the books I have been wanting to read, buying these past 5 to 6 months that I haven't gotten the chance to show you guys, and I really want to. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's talk about some books. The first book I want to talk about is this beautiful edition of Pride and Prejudice. Now you're gonna ask me, Kate, and don't you already own? Yes, I already own a copy of Pride and Prejudice, but I recently read and loved Little Women, and I bought the Page Classics edition of the book, and I was like, wait, I need all of the books, all of the classics in these editions. So when I saw this, I was like, I will be buying this book. It was so cheap. I was like, why the fuck not? So pretty. And I am excited. I have read Pride and Prejudice before, but I feel like I didn't do it justice, and I really want to give it a reread and really sit down with it and take my time, maybe annotate it, and really understand and fall in love with the story that everyone's so obsessed with. The next book I want to talk about, we're going back in time, baby. We're going to medieval times. And no, not the restaurant. The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs was marketed as Legally Blonde meets medieval times, and I am excited to read this. The cover, stunning. Done by one of my favorite artists ever, and when I saw this on sale, I was like, I need to buy it. It's like the universe is telling me I need to buy this book, and I bought it, and I'm excited to read it. I don't know much other than that. I know it's like Legally Blonde meets medieval times, and that's it. That's all I know about the book. The cover really did some heavy lifting for me, yeah. And some romance books. You guys know on this channel we love romance, we love fantasy, we love romantasy. So of course most of this will be fantasy and romance. Sue me. We have Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. This is the first book in the Gold Rush Ranch series. I don't know much about this book. It looks snowy, it looks small towny, and it looks like there's golf involved. I don't really care much for golf, but Elsie Silver hasn't let me down before, and I'm sure she won't start doing so with this book. So I'm excited to read this one. Speaking of Elsie Silver, we have book 3 in the Rose Hill series. Yes, I have read the first book in the series, Wild Love. I have not read book 2 yet, but I was in the bookstore. I was in the mood to buy some books, and I was like, you know what, this is a safe bet because I probably will read and love book 2, so then I will probably pick up book 3 and read it and love it. So it balances out. Pem does. It balances out. So I'm excited to read it. Do I know what it's about? No. Sorry, I don't know what it's about. There's a wedding cake on the cover and a little wrestling mask. So maybe one of them is a wrestler and maybe they're getting married. Who knows? But I'm excited to fucking find out. Then we have Fixer Up by Tessa Bailey. Now this has been on the market a while. I love Tessa Bailey. I haven't read many of her books before, but the 2 that I have read were incredible and I loved them. So I'm excited to read Fixer Up. I think this went viral on TikTok a while ago, and I'm excited to pick it up. From what I gathered reading the blurb, it's like a construction small town romance. She wants to fix something up and he's gonna help her. So I'm excited to read it. It has the classic BookTok cartoon people cover as well. Very fun. Then we have some Ali Hazelwood books. We have Mate. This is book 2 in the Bride series. If I'm honest, I can't really remember how that book ended, so I'll probably have to do a reread of that before diving into this one. This is a werewolf vampire romance, and just stick a knife in me already because a Wattpad girly as myself loves a good vampire werewolf romance. Like, give me Twilight. The girls yearn for Twilight. The girls yearn for Twilight. And I'm really excited to dive back in to this world. I mentioned another Ali Hazelwood book, which is The Deep End, or just Deep End. This is a college sports romance books, and I just finished Off Campus on Prime, so maybe this will be the cure of the emptiness I have been feeling ever since. All I know is she's on the swim team and he's a hot golden boy of something. So I'm excited to read this, and it's big and beefy. I'm excited. I also know that The Love Hypothesis is coming out this year on Prime, so I probably need to read that as well. And we have a fun little dark romance book called Blood and Roses by Callie Hart. She's the same author that wrote Quicksilver. Not that I have read Quicksilver, but when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, oh, maybe I should just buy it. So I did buy it. This is volume 1, so I'm kind of scared to pick it up, because what if book 2 only comes out next year? What then? This is a mafia romance, like I said. She is a nurse and the guy is a criminal. Her sister goes missing and she wants some help, so she employs him or something. She goes to him for help and he helps her. So we have some pretty art. There's our main character and there's our little mafia dude. I'm really excited to read this one. Blood and Roses by Callie Hart. Then we have an old familiar book. If you've seen my April reading wrap up, you'll know how I feel about Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. This is the first book in the Into Darkness series. Guys, I'm not gonna go into detail about how I feel about this book. Just saying that I won't be reading the rest of the series. Listen, I bought this book pretty recently and I was so excited. Was so excited to read it. And yeah, that's all I'll say. Go watch the wrap up if you want to know more. Then we have a big, we have a tomb of a book. We have Alchemized by Sen Lin Yu. This was originally The Handmaid's Tale and Hermione fanfiction, and as someone who loves Hermione fanfiction, I have of course read Manacled, the fanfiction, before, and I was really excited when Sen Lin Yu announced that she was getting a publishing deal. Fantastic. So I haven't read Alchemized yet. I still want to do a reading vlog on reading this fucking brick. Like, I can build a house out of this thing. I'm excited. It's like I said, it's like a Handmaid's Tale dark book. It's really dark. It's a really dark romance book, so I haven't been in the mood to read something so dark again, but I really want to read it. It seems fun. Things have been changed and I'm excited to visit the story again. I just need to sit through all that traumatic shit again. So that's Alchemized by Sen Lin Yu. It's like knocking on a fucking door. Good grief. Then, speaking of Hermione romance books, we have The Irresistible Urge to Fulfill Enemy by Bridget Knightley. This was also originally a Hermione fanfiction, which was called The Mortifying Ordeal of Draco Malfoy Falling in Love, I believe. So this also has magic, it has cats, it has enemies to lovers. I mean, really selling this to you right now. It's really pretty. Look at that. And it's pink. May have that been a role in me purchasing the hardcover instead of the paperback? Well, yes. So I'm excited to read this. I love a good magic. I love a good romance. I love a good enemies to lovers. So I'm sure I will love this one. Wait, I think there's also Assassins. Yeah! Assassins. Love that. Then we have another fantasy book, which I think you guys will love. Not that I have read it, but from what I have read and seen about this book, I think if you liked Fourth Wing, Crush by the Crave series by Tracy Wolff, if you liked Legacies, the Vampire Diaries spin-off. You'll like this one. This is also set in an academy setting. This is called On Wings of Blood by Briar Berlin. This is like a vampire, no, not a vampire, a supernatural academy filled with dragons, and they're competing, and there's a guy and he's hot and he's mean to me. Sold. What do you want me to say? Sold. I'm excited to read that one. I'm really excited to read that one. Then we have Direbound by Sable Sorensen. This is the first book in, I think, a trilogy or duology, I'm not sure. The second book just recently came out, so I'm excited to pick this one up and immediately read that one after. This is a werewolf romance. Now listen, I'm a simple girl. Give me fated mates, give me werewolves, give me big beefy men, and I'm sold. I'm yours. Take me, I don't care. There's some twists, there's some turns, there's some enemies to lovers, I believe. I'm really excited to read Direbound. And of course I had to get the hardcover because the original booktuber in me that I wanted to be in 2019 was obsessed with fantasy books being read in hardcover format. So I'm excited for this one. Then we have The Inheritance Games. I think maybe the only or one of the only young adult books on this list today. How do I describe The Inheritance Games? I think it's about a group of kids, maybe family. Someone dies and there's a big inheritance up for grabs.
Hello, I like money.
Whether it be a house or a form of money, I'm not sure. But they all have to compete to inherit the inheritance. So I'm excited. I don't know if there's any romance. I'm not sure. Guys, I'm not sure. I can't tell you. But I am really excited to read this. This was a gift. So I did not pay for this. So I'm excited to read this because it was free. Free books make them better. So I'm excited to read this. I think this is like a 4-book series. So maybe I'll do a reading vlog on the whole series. I'm excited to read The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. The last books I have to show you guys today is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Listen, when I heard that ACOTAR 6 and 7 are coming out soon, I panicked. I was scared. So I bought the whole Throne of Glass series. These are the only books I haven't read of Sarah J. Maas. Well, unless you count like that weird Catwoman book, which I haven't read, but I haven't read the Throne of Glass series. Now, I have read Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight and started Heir of Fire, but I'm scared to read the series. It's so big and it's finished, so it's not going anywhere. I'm really scared. I'm following the tandem reading order. So I will be reading Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire. Then I'll be going back and be reading The Assassin's Blade. Then I'll pick up Queen of Shadows. Oh, guys, Queen of Shadows. And then I'll be tandem reading Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. And then I'll be reading Kingdom of Ash. I am scared. I probably want to reread Throne of Glass and everything. So I'll probably do a big, long reading vlog of this series. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. These are like the new paperback editions. So we have the Assassin's Blade with like the beautiful turquoise cover. We then have Throne of Glass with the yellow spine, which I have read and really enjoyed. We then have Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, where we are introduced to Mr. Rowan. So I'm excited to read that and finally get to meet him. We then have Queen of Shadows with the red, Empire of Storms with the dark blue, and Tower of Dawn with like the pinkier spine. Then finally we have the monster, Kingdom of Ash, clocking in at almost 1,000 pages. I'm really excited. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it so far, thank you! Girl, Thank you. Thank you for being here. Let me know in the comments which of these books you're excited to read. Let me know if you've added some books to your TBR based on today's stack. And then remember to like, comment, and subscribe only if you want to. But subscribing is free, and we all like free stuff, don't we? Then remember to follow me on social media, linked down below, and it's floating around on your screen. And then I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.